I was so confused there. I was like, after he goes get off my land, I was expecting him to be like, sir, I have your mail. And he'll be like, oh, my bad, sorry about that. But then, violence. The arrow icons or stations let you fast travel to other towns. Where's the nearest something? No, not that. That. That's what I want to go do. That's what I want to go do. Oh, shit, that's right, I jumped off the wall. Where's an entrance to get back inside the city? Since I about broke my hip. I think you just had to beat them. I did. I mean, ask anyone. They've been beaten.
Look at him. He'll break his neck.
There's a codex page right next to me. I wasn't intending to get this at the moment, but we're right here.
What's got into him?
We're right here. There it is.
Just last month, the Visconti bought 300 of my finest sabers for his cavalry.
What are these guys?
Work your magic. Right.
Oh, thieves? Are they just gonna go like pickpocket the guards?
You little shits!
Stop, you little sheets! They just knocked one of the guards over. Okay, and there's some random townspeople got knocked over too. So the courtesans go up and flirt to distract him. The thieves just take their wallets, punch him in the face, and run. Yo, I'm gonna hire the thieves from now on any chance I get. That's just like throwing a whole bunch of flute girls at the problem. Where can I climb up? Window? Yeah, for some reason the window pane is climbable. Assassination contract while we're here. Thin the ranks. Enemies are patrolling in Forli. I fear they will rise up and attack Florence. I want you to destroy some of Girolamo Riario's men in the guard force. Hopefully they'll buy us time. Kill 6 guards. That's it. Maybe I need to do this on the other side. What? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, that made me a little bit nervous. Are you serious right now? Was the pose really necessary? Look, I'm a bird. You better get a map filled in for that. And you better lock onto the hay bale for once in your life. I want you to. As long as he's not on that perch after having Chipotle. The people below would think it's bird poop, it's fine. Oh man. Do you guards mind if I take this? I guess not.
What do you call a hay bale in front of a church? Christian Bale.
That's good. Who said that? Oh, Asen? Oh, never mind. Terrible joke. I've been working on this all day.
You are not going anywhere.
He was fully alerted. Whoever said you can't stab people when they're fully alert? Clearly, it just doesn't know how to be an assassin. That's all I'm saying. It's okay, though. I'll teach him a thing or two. I wonder, are all the targets up on the wall? I was saying you can't assassinate on ladders in fully alert. Look at you, Mr. Changing the story. No, it's not on the outer wall. It's in the inner city.
You should not be up here. Leave. Get down, Strongsoul. Raju, you think you...
Stop talking. Excuse me, madam. Is it those two? If I could get between them, I could do that double stab thing, but not when there's all those people in the way. Maybe. Have you murdered any Borgias yet? I don't know. Dude, the other guy's like, man, I'm just gonna, I didn't see anything, bye. I didn't see anything. I gotta say, assassination in this country specifically is very easy. He's like, there goes Bob. He's like, man, I'm never getting that $5 back he owes me. Oh, I'm dead too. What's crazy, I'm not seeing my little, like, you know, how much infamy I have growing at all. Like, for any of the things I've done in this town. No one cares.
Come, don't be shy.
It's because of the calzone cape. It specifically said the cape does not work here.
You belong down below with the rabble. He's here! You're mine! I'm with you!
I'm with you, but... You still alive?
Where is he? There! On him!
Why did my dude sheath his weapon? Oh great, now I get to fall.
Eccolo! Get him!
Oh my gosh, it's a Dark Souls fight on a ladder.
Eccolo! Get him!
Okay, he's dead. Alright. Next nearest objective. Codex page.
What a skilled athlete!
Well, I'll be.
No! Okay, that's fine. We can work with that.
Holy focaccia! What on earth is he up to?
Just practicing my gymnastics, madam. Don't mind. Is that it? I was trying to hang down off that ledge before just dropping down, but I couldn't get him to do it. What are you doing? Open the box! Stupid. Oh, that wasn't even it. I'm not complaining about the money, but that's not what I was here for. Oh, there we go. Ladies.
Take the lead, Bello.
Give them something to think about.
Give them something to think about. What was that about?
E dai! Faccelle vedere!
What do we got next? Alright, so this area, I've kind of done everything I wanted here. Let's go up toward that viewpoint and see what... If Mark plays the London Assassin's Creed, he'll still find a way to somehow pronounce every name wrong. Listen, Ailby Kukai. I don't have to take your attitude. Okay? Oh, what's that? Not what I'm here for, but I'll take it. I am starting to enjoy this game much, much more now that I've memorized the commands. The tutorial was awful. The tutorial, you know, press foot button, head button, open handy button, closed hand the round stick button. You know, the tutorial was just, it was the worst form of awful. However, now that I've memorized the buttons, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I hope the... I would say the thing I dislike the most about this game right now is anything with like the menus. Like I don't want to use the shops or upgrade my gear or mess with my inventory at all because that means menus. So I don't want to do any of that. So if that's better in the other games, there's a higher likelihood I'll play the other titles. All right, what did that open up? Beat up event, race, assassination contract. No, I don't care about any of that. Let's go for this. Good to hear. How'd you pronounce it so correctly? Every other streamer always does it wrong. My old RSL account just got Dark Elf. I wanted for a while there. I should have used that void shard.
Ezio, here! Over here!
Oh gosh.
Ezio, here! Over here!
It definitely gets easier as the games go. Sure says the world is endearing, that's who is a good belly character.
Over here!
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh wait, is this Leonardo?
Thank you, Ezio. You saved my life.
I did what had to be done. You would have done the same.
I doubt it. Bravery is not my strong suit. I owe you a debt, brother.
Di niente. Tutti a bordo! Fra poco si salpa!
That's our traghetto.
Is he
But
saying I
Ezio
owe you a
wins.
debt because the wagon thing? Because that was like our fault.
Where's your pass? What pass?
You don't have a pass?
You cannot enter Venezia without a pass. Who invited you? Nobody. Basta! No pass, no entrance! Don't worry, Leonardo. I'll come up with something.
Don't just stand there! I need help!
What? Who are you? Lady, we're talking about a pass. Tutti a bordo. Help the screaming woman. What? Just a random lady. Don't just stand there.
Oddio, ti scongiuro! Qualcuno mi aiuti! Aiuto!
Can I steer the boat?
Dio del cielo! Aiutatemi!
Okay, I got it. Oh my gosh, I have to tap shift repeatedly. Going forward is shift, 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 shift.
Qualcuno mi aiuti! Aiuto!
Madonna.
Oh, you're good. The ladies must like you.
Haven't had any complaints so far.
I wasn't looking to impress. Only to help someone in distress.
Which is exactly why you impress. And you are Messer...
Auditore. But please, call me Ezio.
I'm Caterina. Now, Ezio. We must find you suitable reward. Do you have any suggestions?
I can't get the boat to
There
turn
is
around to the
perhaps
left.
something you could help me with.
Alright, let's try to the right. Look how he uses the oar. Oh my gosh, can I use this to turn around? Dude, this boat turns like a boat! Oh my god! Who would have thought? Imagine if I like rowed out to the middle of the lake and then just jumped off the boat and swam away. Wait, throw the oar in the water first.
Whatever you say, Signora.
He won't trouble you anymore. I took care of it.
Thank you, Caterina.
Perhaps we'll see each other again. Should you ever find yourself in the city of Forli, it would be my pleasure to welcome you.
I look forward to enjoying your hospitality.
Dude, the eyebrow action is strong with this one. Pleasure to welcome you.
Please accept my most humble apologies, Messere. Had I known.
It's quite all right, my friend.
Good thing someone stranded her.
Be careful, Ezio. Do you know who that was?
My next conquest.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband is...
Husband?
See, her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me.
Man, he just laid it all out on the line there, didn't he? Ezio drives boat badly. Katerina. Oh! He's just air humping with the horse slamming
Better
into
than
stuff.
all right. You're making amazing progress.
Wait, the real world?
Amazing's
I
quite
haven't
a
seen this
strong
since the
word.
beginning.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities, you know.
So what you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors, which wouldn't be a bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
We have safeguards, Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful with you.
I hope so.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when
Even
you're
if
ready.
he has the skill for it, does he have, like, you know, the muscle mass and, like, the what's the word I'm looking for? Stretchiness is the closest I can come up with. Like for example, like if his tendons and ligaments don't stretch the same amount, like he tries some stunt, even if he's got the mental capacity for it, his body might not keep up. Flexibility, that's probably a better word. The stretchiness. Dude, imagine she unplugs him and he's like, no, Katerina, put me back. He will become the pirate. Yes, the gumminess. I wasn't even listening. I was trying to think of the word for stretchiness, and now I'm running down here. Oh, good. Here she is.
So what's the plan?
We're gonna see what you've managed to retain. Come on.
I was actually starting to wonder if this and the next two games were just him plugged in the entire time.
Abstergo's out there,
I guess not.
looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
Oh, great. We've been in the Animus too long. We're going crazy.
Lucy? I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
It's fine, guys. He's certainly got the upper body strength, doesn't he?
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of Ezio's skills.
I climbed a ladder. Granted, excellent display of upper body strength, but she's like, you are a master assassin, you son of a gun.
The adoption rate is fantastic. Another day or two and we'll be done.
She's like, could you scream parkour while you do it? That makes it better.
Alright, you gotta tell me. Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I'd been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault. A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through, after everything I put him through, it's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers already. And maybe he'd still be alive.
Yeah, lady, you're a jerk.
So you're after the Codex and the Vault.
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this.
Is that all of it?
Over here, Desmond.
Oh, do I just go back to her now?
All right, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault.
Yeah, it was.
You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
No, she wasn't. She got out.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond. I'm glad you're here.
What do we do now? She said get some rest. Maybe I have to find, like, a place to sleep or something? Oh, Katarina. What? Alright, can't move, jump, crouch, right click, left click, open handy button. Nope.
What the hell? What is this? Where am I? It's Acre. Altair. How the hell? Not even in the Animus. I must have passed out. Just having some kind of weird dream.
I tried to stab him and he's like, muck you, and just shut me away.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised. That must be his target.
Oh man. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna chase this lady and stab her, and then we're gonna wake up in the real world and we just stab somebody, chat. That's my prediction right now. Wait, what? I'm up there. Oh, I can't stab her. Do we just follow? Oh! I'll tell you, you sick. Blame it on Altair? Yeah. Stop that, stop that, stop that. What's Altair? Assassin's Creed 1 guy. Dude. Really? Oh my god, grab the freaking rope stick!